I wondered, the underground, the guy I beat that was in the underground, did he have another city? Wait, what is this? To celebrate the bonds he forged with Father's Rest, Drago invites you to visit his craftsman. He takes you to a street filled with the clamor of forges and smithies. We believe a soldier is only as good as the quality of their armament, so we strive for the best. He stops at a shop and gestures at some finely crafted objects. We offer you one of our products, Dragon Daddy, to show our appreciation. Pick an item. Juggernaut Greaves, Ankh of the Phoenix. One turn after this unit dies, it comes back to life with 40% of its total hit points. Works once per battle. Ooh. The Anathema. The Ankh of the Phoenix. Sweet. Okay. Has that already been explored? I don't think it's been explored yet. Denvalton has produced a mint. Okay. Does it have a bunch of farms anywhere? It does. Let's do Bountiful Fields right there. Okay. And we can rebuild the provinces, because they're not standing in them anymore. Berkshire can expand again. Okay. I have Marching Winter on this city. I'm not seeing... I don't know if it works underground. I'm not seeing ice down there. It might not work underground. Race trait Void Seekers. The Council of Void Seekers has acknowledged that their people have developed new habits of their own. This has resulted in the following trait change. The Void Seekers gain Mark of the Butcher. One of the cities in your realm are populated by Void Seekers. Rat people? I'm guessing that's this city I'm burning to the ground right now. Yeah, I don't care, sorry. You likely don't really hear about it since you stream after Braden events are done. It does drag on, but it's mostly full of silly banter and turning waypoints into discals. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it appears that this guy it has an alliance with this guy and they allow each other to use each other's teleporters. This dude just came through his teleporter and now he's here. I just got an idea. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, chat, but I got an idea. Okay. This guy, the Flame Dragon, his lands have a Spelljammer. But this guy, his lands don't. So if I can engage this guy, I can cut off his retreat by destroying that teleporter with a spell. But it depends how many troops he brings through. Right now it looks like there's 4 armies he's brought through. I'm still waiting on the enemies to take their turn. How's the expansion? What kind of builds have you tried so far? Hello, Black Gold. I basically tried my favorite build, but with a dragon, which is nature and ice magic. Marching Winter spreads ice from your base. I'm using people with Arctic adaptations, so I can move through the ice very easily and quickly, but my enemies cannot, so I've got a natural defense over my whole area. Astral Revelation is done. Pick another tome. I don't know. I guess if I want to fill in the things I don't have, need more dark magic or order. Subjugating raid steals the population from a city. That sounds kind of cool.
To the righteous is given the duty of...
Okay, so let's try this out. Destructive regrowth. Okay, I need to get my other people here first. Berkshire's made a granary. Masonic Hall. Okay, this guy, go underground, and... Okay, he's here. Alright, cool, I've destroyed the teleporter. So he's stuck now. And where's my other army? This one. Alright, so I need these three close enough together. Let's do... Wait, do I not have forced march? I don't. Let's get that right now. Forced march allows you to sacrifice a bit of health to do extra movement. And right now, I need these close together, otherwise he could pick off some of my people, which would be very bad. Okay. What else could we do? Astral Revelation? So everything I own gets +7 vision? Oh wow, yeah. Yep, that's pretty cool. We can see much further into enemy territory now. Your domain was invaded. Whoa! That's not good. They are very close. How did they get so close? Can he get there? Okay, we got some defenders there. Erolozen, hello, welcome. Mukluk goes by thought to be Reginald Esquire the Fourth. This is Jazzy Festivals the Third because you, Errol, and your dear viewers to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainments on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch your beakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. I just got to Muspelheim. Wait, what? You've been playing... Oh, God of War. Oh, cool. Is it, you playing the Dad of Boy one? He's got a mole warrior. Dad of Boy, yeah. Gotcha. You know, I also need to get... Where is it? Your armies regenerate health while in hostile domain. I need to get that also. Why is there a giveaway tomorrow sponsorship? We're going to be doing 2 hours of Conan Exiles, showing off their new content, and for me, it's going to be playing it for the very first time. And then afterward, I've got a $120 giveaway for chat, just like I always do a giveaway after sponsored events. For those of you who just tuned in from Errol's Raid, hello, hello, hello. We're currently trying out the new Dragon's Dawn DLC for Age of Wonders 4. Age of Wonders 4 is similar to Heroes of Might and Magic plus Civilization a little bit. Except with this content patch, your leader can be just a full-blown dragon. And there's a ton of customization for it. And the dragon, you know, leads a race of people. You can design it. We made lizard people because that was new to the game. And you can enchant them with stuff. So I enchanted them with draconic spells. So they've got little wings and horns and scales. And they've got ice magic. This one's got phasing, so he can like go walk through walls and stuff like that. But right now, there's these 3 dragons and their armies versus these 3, and I'm trying to just beat all 6. And you could join one side and then try to beat the other side, but I was like, I'm just gonna fight them all. So we were about to actually quick save here. We were attacking this guy, an underground base. This dude came through this teleporter to help his ally, and then I nuked the portal So he's cut off from leaving and his reinforcements. So, his people are, oops, all angels. I'm just gonna do auto combat and see what happens, and if it turns out terrible, I'll do manual combat. It's calculating right now, because we each have 3 armies here. Alright, if I just accept that, I lose a Mirror Mimic, a Fire Wyvern, and a Frost Dragon. I think I'll retry it. I think I can do better. Alright, and let's see what we've got. Okay, gonna have these nymphs cast regen on them. Alright, and this fella. Over here, and you cast, where is it? Regen here. And this guy, the Bannerman, can do that. Can he hit them from there? No, he cannot. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna make them charge hard. Do you ever play fighting games such as Street Fighter? Not really. It's just not my thing. Can we do animate flora here? Yeah, there's mushrooms everywhere. We can indeed. Let's see. Do I have any huge healing spells? I don't know if I do. Friendly units in a 2-hex radius gain 3 regen. Is that better than Purifying Flame? Ooh, yeah, that is a large radius. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay, so just do that, and then wait for them to move forward. Make them come to me. What is the cooldown on Animate Flora? 2 more turns. Mirror Mimics can't turn into anything until they enter that radius. Let's do... What is this one? Let's turn off Youthful Regeneration and put Blossom of Life there. Let's do that. And use this guy's summoning magic that he can only use once per battle. What did we get? I got a water elemental? No, storm spirit. Close, not quite. Fire elemental can unload now. A couple of them on fire. Bolstered resistances. Cannot reach with that. I've been lurking. This game looks so cool. Is it just Civ but fantasy? I have not played Civ, but there is some major overlap with it from what I understand, yes. Alright, cast another regen on that group. We lost some hit points by force marching here. This one can summon undead once per battle. Let's get all the troops that we are not concerned about them living in the front. Are they in range of this? No, they're not. Okay. Alright, and if anyone's working why the camera looks a little jerky, I've got the enemy set to be on maximum speed just to save time, because I don't like waiting. So that's why the camera's trying to keep up with their decisions right now. Wand of Polymorph resisted. They just tried to turn one of my dragons into a sheep or something. Alright. Let's do that. And let's try... Alright, so I'm going to do it on... Now that they've moved into me, I'm going to hit auto and just let everybody surge forward. Ooh, frost attack. Frost breath from the ice dragon. Very nice. Doing it on auto is dangerous if you don't have some groundwork, but usually if I like, you know, buff up and do some summoning and then they push forward, then I set it to auto, it's decent success rate. But if there was any chance of me, if it was a close battle, I would not do this because it doesn't make the smartest decisions, but it rapidly goes through all the units and uses their abilities on something. The slow glide of the camera is really weird. Yeah, it's because the camera automatically drifts to the unit who's moving, and I have it set to max speed, so it's just constantly doing that weird drift thing. So the faster you play it on, the more noticeable it is. Turn auto off here so I can see something after this. Hello, Mug, what hour is it there? 10:42. I don't even remember getting a young fire dragon. When did I get this? I have no idea. Okay, who needs hit points the most? It's either this group or that group. Alright, auto. Golem's going in, bashing something. The nymphs are living dangerously. They just teleported behind the dragon and fired a tiny little magic missile up its butt. Dude, I think it's gonna turn around and just smack those nymphs. I don't know why they did that. Now that's their leader, so it's the toughest unit, but when we kill it, it will start respawning at their... Like, any of their hero units, if you kill them, like, they're either in your prison or in your crypt. But if you kill their leader, it will slowly respawn back at their home base, because they can't play without that. Okay, their big dragon's down. I might have just lost my Fae. I'd be sad about that, but I wouldn't replay the whole battle for that. No, we didn't. So the thing I saw die was a summoned unit. Cool. So no deaths of any, like, permanent real units. Okay. So there's this one other weird guy here. One more turn on the raising of that. See, Astral Trade Relay is done building. Fortification, I guess. High Ridge can annex another province. Can it get anything on land? It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's continue out into the water. Don't know. Oh, that's okay. I was like, I don't know why it told me to do this. And I guess see it now. What's required? There was enemies here. I guess they backed off. The city would survive for a little bit. Oh, they're right there. Okay, they're right on the edge. You know what? Just to teach a lesson. Oh, I can't nuke that tile. Apparently that's not a valid target. Alright, your ruler leveled up. Oh, can I finally get it? Yes! Nature Aura. At the end of each turn, this unit and adjacent units get regeneration. That's going to be insane. That's just so much free healing pouring out of the dragon. Level 12 signature skill unlocked. Become ethereal. Ethereal unit gets plus spear resist, minus lightning resist, could pass through enemies, and is immune to bleeding, burning, disease, frozen, immobilized, poison, and wet. Wow. Its breath attack increases in size, becomes part lightning if not already, has a chance of inflicting stunned, and is always inflicts electrified, but increases mana upkeep. Chaos transformation becomes a fiend dragon. Immune to burning, can move through ashlands and chasms easily. Gains fire damage, always inflicts burning. Materium transformation becomes elemental, immune to bleeding, poison, and disease. Does physical damage, has a chance of inflicting gilded. Oh, that's like, okay, gilded is like Midas touch. It turns an enemy to gold, and then you just cart their corpse off after the battle. And anyone you turn to gold, if you win, you literally just like melt them down and turn them into coins. Always inflict bleeding. Nature transformation becomes plant type. Faster through forests, minus blight and fire resist. Increases in size, blight damage. Grants 2 regen to friendly units hit. Wait, grants 2 regen to friendly units hit? Hit by what? Like hit by anything? Because I mouse over it, and it... Or is it just increasing the strength of the regen it already had? Inflicts decaying and poison always. Order transformation, it becomes celestial, immune to loss of control. Spirit damage, heals friendly units by 25, and removes their negative status effects. I guess that's a cooldown? Shadow, becomes an undead dragon. Frost dragon, not shadow, inflict 2 weakened. Has a chance of inflicting frozen. Heal this unit by 5 temporary hit points per hit. Hit against it or hit that it does? Huh. Oh, all of the... Oh, it's breath attack does regen to allies. All of this stuff is the breath attack. Okay, I misunderstood that. I mean, we went Nature Dragon. This thing... I mean, all of these sound awesome. Ethereal has so many immunities. Bleeding, burning, disease, frozen, immobilized, poison, and wet? I want to go to nature. Whoa! Do they all have... I bet all of them change your graphic. Oh, I would love to see what all of them look like. Dude, imagine the undead dragon. Dude, that is cool. So that's what they used to make her model. One of the enemy dragons has plants on it. It took a few hours to get to this point. I'm curious about the others, though. That is rad. Might be worth getting the, there's a thing that reduces... Quickened breath reduces the cooldown. So if my breath is now a nuke and a heal, it might be worth getting a reduced cooldown on it. Yeah, we both have it now. Dude, it's like I'm Khalid. Okay, this guy is teleporting. This guy is teleporting. We captured that guy. Well, now he's dead. We've got him in the crypt. Received a trade proposal. You've lost this warp. I just won a battle. I don't feel like I'm losing the war right now. But thank you. Time to add another name to your dragon. I think we put as many words on there as we could. Enemies are taking their turns right now. Waiting on them. We do have someone in my lands, too. Where is... There they are. Can you take out these little undead army? Well, I mean, they've got backup right there. You'd probably get crushed. My cities can survive many turns of being sieged, but the enemy stuff... if they all flood in, they can take out my people that are outside the walls. Okay, this area is done. The main thing now... There. Why am I not seeing the map icons? It's bugged. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna do quick save. Saving. Okay. And then I'm just gonna load the save I just did to reset it. I've seen this bug twice before. It's not common, but it makes it to where I'm not seeing a lot of information on the map right now. There. These icons are what was missing. Let's see. Mana node, iron, golden layer, resonance fields. Alright, so let's do... Okay. Alright, so the guy that was here never cleared out this layer. The ancient golden layer looms before you. Inside you encounter 2 resting dragons at opposite ends of the hall. Each dragon seems to be guarding one half of a considerable hoard. Intruder, the first one, a royal fire dragon, says, "Thou darest enter my hoard? Leave thy tribute, lest I rain down a fiery wrath upon thee." The second, a frost dragon, glares at the other before returning back to Mukluk with a cold grin. "I suggest you run, little dragon daddy." It's so serious, but then because of the stupid name I gave my character, all of a sudden it's flirtatious. The 2 dragons rise, towering above you. Leave our hordes or face our wrath. In the upcoming battle, Draconic Catalyst is active. When a red dragon has rage, all attacking units have a 90% chance to burn you. When a blue dragon has rage, all attacking units have a 60% chance to get frozen every turn. Cast a spell to protect your troops before engaging. Lose 600 mana. Get bolstered status resistance and resistant attackers and enter the battle with the guards. Reveal your true nature. There mustn't be a quarrel among equals. Attempt to persuade your brethren to respect your claim. Okay, either 50% chance you clear it without a fight, or 50% chance they are unimpressed and I'm exhausted for 6 turns. Well, it's only my main guy is exhausted for 6 turns, not everyone. I'll try it. Hey, cleared it without a fight. With the threat of the dragons removed, you have gained access to the golden layer. Through the ages they spent in this realm, the dragons have amassed a considerable hoard, its contents meticulously split in half. You even find some broken objects, as if the dragons did not know how to divide the wealth otherwise. Luckily, most of the treasures were kept intact. The dragon's hoard is yours to take. Which item catches your eye? You also receive 1,300 gold. Wand of the Breath of Fire Dragon, Melanus's Glaive of the Frost Dragon. Repair the throne.